y'all. Today is what? Day 8? Day 7? Day 8 of us trying to turn this 10K challenge into a milli vanilli in funding. Right now, honestly, low-key, I might have a setup. I mean, price is really pushing right now. Ooh, I like this. Off rep, what I'm seeing is like a potential long. And with the candle about to close, I actually want to enter it super quickly, but I want to walk you guys through my thought process before I do. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, so I just entered in on long. Let me explain it real quick just because I saw my entry potentially going. But this is basically what I'm seeing here. Actually, hold on. Hold on. I gotta get the vibes. I gotta get the vibes going right quick. There we go. All right, so this is literally, it's funny, I saw this like as soon as I jumped on. But this is what I love about my trading strategy, is that once I see my setup, it's very clear when it's presented, right? So what we have here is a SMT on AUD/USD and NZD/USD. You can see it's marked out here by the candle. We actually have a double SMT happening right now. We have this 2-candle SMT happening with NZD/USD and AUD/USD, where AUD has taken this low, and AUD/USD has not taken this low. And then also we have London, or I'm sorry, not London, but Asia lows that have been currently ran through on AUD/USD and not on NZD/USD. So we have this pretty much like a double SMT happening, in addition to us rejecting out of this hourly fair value gap as well. So we have the SMT formation, we have a double SMT, we have the 2-candle and a session SMT, we have rejection out of an hourly fair value gap, and we're also in kill zone. Now, the reason why I jumped in on this super quickly is because, yeah, not on the 5, but on the 2-minute, we had a 2-minute inversion, and that inversion is right here. So as soon as this candle closed, which was like literally the moment I started the stream, is when I jumped in. So I jumped in on the candle closure that created the inversion. I have about a 10 pip stop, so a couple pips below the current swing low, and then I do want to target a 3R. However, I do want to just make a note of the 2R point. So let me do this. And this is basically the setup. It is very textbook with the strategy that I trade. Let me see here. Let me just make sure everything is right here. Okay. I initially entered in with 0.5% risk. However, since we're up 3% on the challenge, if we do go back to break even, I'll probably end up adding more to the position, to be honest. Because I do like this. How much am I risking here? Yeah, I'm risking like a little over 0.5%. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and add in right now. Just a little bit. I want to risk like 0.75%, so $75. I'm at 60 right now. Okay, we'll try that. All right, but let me go ahead and mark my stop loss point. Oh shit. The Fuke, go to. Okay, this is what I want to do. right, so this is what I'm looking at here. Let me add these alerts. I want to mark the 2R point. Once we hit 2R, I'll move to break even, and hopefully we can get this full move up to 3R, but we'll see. We'll see if the market wants to hook us up today. But I really do like this. Again, this to me is a pretty A+ setup. A+ setups can still fail as well, so I don't have any attachment to this trade, but it is looking pretty decent. We're unconfirmed on NZD USD here. We also have this. I'm gonna mark that out there. Cool. Typically, I'd like to look for a 3 to 5 minute inversion, but there wasn't anything on the 3 or the 5 minute. Like if we go here to the 3, I mean, we had this. We actually have all of this that we're like currently inverting right now, but I like to usually take the inversion on the leg that actually created the SMT. So there wasn't anything on this leg, and there wasn't anything here, but we did have it on the 2 minute. So yeah, we are finding some resistance at these like 3 and 5 minute fair value gaps. So I definitely want to see price run through them. This is a point that I'm gonna definitely want to see price. Not there. I'm gonna want to see price like break up above this point here to feel a lot more confident that we're gonna continue riding up to our 2R, which is at previous day high, pretty close to previous day high, and we want to run through previous week highs and previous month highs, which we haven't. That's our ultimate target. Our ultimate target's gonna be a little bit over, seeing if we can run through previous week's highs, but we'll see if we can get it. We have that change in this data delivery as well on the 5 minute. Take a look at AUD and NZD yen. I feel like a massive just like tank. Pretty much right at London Open, or at 1 a.m. at least. I do like to look at Bitcoin and Ethereum, but there's nothing. There's nothing there. This is currently the only pair that has given me a decently probable setup. Now, something that I do want to note that I'm seeing here that could be a little bit of resistance or a little bit of a signal that we might potentially, our draw could potentially be previous day lows, is that we did have a kind of a swing point SMT at the highs of Asia. So we can see here we had price create a higher high and a lower high. Now, we weren't rejecting out of any like hourly or higher time frame imbalances on AUD USD, but we did reject out of this one, even though we have tapped into this level a few times already, which is the same kind of case scenario that we're seeing here. Ultimately, we are in a little bit of a range, as you can see here, since London yesterday, we have just been bouncing along here. So if we do manage to get up to 2R, I'm definitely going to want to move my stops to break even, because this could be just, we could be just like, ping-ponging between these two levels, potentially. But I do really want to see, I think, oh no, we didn't end up going to previous week's highs, never mind. I was going to say, I think the NZD USD ended up going to previous week's highs, but we didn't. Yeah, no, we definitely didn't. Previous week's highs, all the way up there, right here. So, for now, we are just waiting. I'm gonna be right back. I'm hoping by like at least 3 o'clock you can get a little bit of momentum right at London Open. And ideally this trade plays out within like the next hour or two. gonna mark these previous hour highs and lows. Because I want to monitor this or watch this on the I want to watch this on the 5-minute, but I want to be mindful of these levels as well. And then the low would pretty much be where my stop is now. I just got back from the gym. I had a killer leg workout, but I went to the gym a little bit later today, so I kind of had to rush home to like shower real quick and jump on the charts. But now I'm hungry. Hungry, but I also kind of want a coffee. Maybe I can find some place that has coffee and food. I really hope this session isn't one of those sessions where price just barcodes. Because that happened, I think, last week on, I think it was Thursday? Wednesday? No, because Thursday I took a dub. Wednesday? I don't remember. This shit was brutal though. Alright, I just ordered some grub. Goddamn. Took the previous hour lows, so until we got 15 minutes until the new hourly candle. So once 3 a.m. Eastern time comes, I'll probably jump back to the hourly time frame to continue monitoring. See if we get any other highs or lows taken out, either in our direction or against us. But so far it's not really a super strong, not a crazy hourly candle here. I think what I'm actually going to do, only because we have this opposing, well, technically the SMT we are in right now is the opposing SMT, but we have this higher, or this previous bearish SMT that could be holding. I'm going to close, not the whole position, but just that extra little like 0.10 lot that I added before, so we're only at $60 risk right now. I think if we get some other type of like inversion, depending on how this 1 minute closes, like if we get like an inversion of this 3 minute gap, if that's the gap that is created within the next minute, I'll probably consider adding to the position again. But for right now, I just wanted to close that extra position that I added. I entered in on it and I didn't realize, or I think I just didn't, I didn't analyze it. Or no, I just didn't realize before that we had that bearish SMT. That could be the actual move, right? So I'm gonna wait until we get an version of this one right here. Then I'll consider adding to the position a little bit more. But until then, we just gotta wait and ride this one out. We could take the L here. Refresh the platform real quick. Okay, cool. We might get the stop out on this position. We're looking super bearish now. Especially now that the candle flipped bearish. We'll see. We still got 4 minutes. Woo. 4 minutes for this candle to close. Even if AUD takes out this low, and NZD fails to take out these respective lows, the setup may still potentially be valid. This might just be like an early entry, which has happened to me before, especially at like that 2 a.m. mark. The 2 a.m. mark worked out great for me yesterday, but today it might be like the stop out, and then the real move will maybe happen around 3 or 4 a.m. So that's kind of what I'm anticipating at this point, but we'll see. Oh yeah, she's gonna take us out. She's gonna take us out. No. No. Yeah, see, this SMT up here was holding. This is the one that was holding. But that's okay, because we only took like a 0.5% loss on this, pretty much. Yeah. All right, so we're out on that one for a 0.5% loss. But I still, well, actually no, because this is about to invert this hourly fair value gap here, so I don't think there's even any long plays anymore at all, period. Sense. That made total sense. That's something to note down and to even just journal for next time. If we're already having, you know, a move or momentum based off of a previous SMT and an opposing SMT forms, because that's how I even manage my trades, right? Like if I get into a trade and then if I get into a trade and an opposing SMT forms, I will usually protect my position immediately and move my stops to break even. But yeah, I had a feeling that was gonna happen. After I hastily jumped on, because again I was rushing, and the setup looked good, but this is what was indicating to me, like, you know what, we could actually potentially continue to come down to previous day lows, which is ultimately what ended up happening. But that's fine. Now we wait for another setup. Yeah, we're just coming down. Ain't no big deal though. Anyway, I'm gonna continue. See if well, the 3 a.m. candle just took out this low, previous hour low on both pairs, so there's no SMTs here. We're not delivering out of like a fair value gap or anything here on the 4 hour or the 60 minute, even though actually we did just create this. Okay, so we actually have this. We have 2 hours left on this candle. Okay, so this is interesting. We have like a 4 hour candle SMT, a 4 hour 2 candle SMT, where we had AUD taking out these lows, and we still haven't taken out those lows there, and that aligns with that session SMT that I was looking at earlier. So aside from the fact that this isn't delivering from anything, I do need the delivery, even though we're getting it here on NZD/USD. I might try it again if we get an inversion fair value gap on NZD/USD. Yeah, because we still have that. This could also be just like the manipulation, right? Since we had this accumulation, we could have the manipulation, and then we could be distributing up higher now. But we're not. We have that 4 hour, but even though we haven't actually closed below it. It honestly looks better on NZD/USD. Even though NZD/USD is not the one that took out the low. If I can get... you know what? I'll consider it. I'll consider getting back in on NZD if we get that inversion. I'll actually mark it out on AUD as well. But I'll give it one more try. I'll risk another 0.5% to give it another try. If we get that inversion. Because again, this is... And I would do it on NZD/USD because we have this hourly rejection. We inverted the hourly candle, or the hourly FEG here on AUD/USD, so we're not currently delivering out of anything. Unless we then take previous day lows and then invert, but I want to see which one happens first. Right now I'm leaning more towards potentially re-entering on NZD because it's still technically holding. And this would be a 4 hour SMT as well. I'm gonna go ahead and just journal that last loss since it's fresh in my mind. This was landing zone. We took that on AUD/USD. There was an Asia low sweep. No key level sweep. Hourly SMT. And a 2 candle. But it ended up not holding. And she was on a 2-minute IFG. it was an A plus, but it failed. See, even A plus setups can fail, and I'm not even mad about it. That's just the nature of the markets. I can't be mad. Every single strategy, system, model, whatever, there's always a likelihood, there's always a likely chance that it can fail. Like, no matter what, like, you can have all the confluences in the world. This could be your A plus fucking setup for life. There's still a chance that it can fail. And that is something that I think, like, people, especially traders, really need to understand and just really assimilate that concept in their brains, in their bodies, is that losses are literally inevitable, and you have to just expect them. I said it at the beginning, right when I took the trade, I was like, hey, this is an A plus, but it could be a loss, like, and I'm not gonna feel absolutely any type of way about it, because that's just the nature of the market. That's the nature of trading. That's just purely statistics. So yeah, it is what it is. The thing is that there's always going to be another opportunity. Like, there's always going to be another opportunity, maybe in the session, the next day. Like, you want to really save your bullets for when things are clear and when you feel conviction in your trades. You don't want to, take a loss and then suddenly go on like a revenge trading bender, because what ends up happening is that you end up like using up all your bullets. You're just like spraying bullets blindly on like a market that just isn't clear or isn't conducive to taking optimal trades. So like, when you take a loss, you have to just like be okay with that and not get upset about it, not revenge trade about it, not be like, ugh. Unless you see another opportunity that is still within, your strategy, it's still within your model, it's still within your parameters, like it checks every box. Like, there's no need to like jump right back into the market. The only reason why I'm still considering jumping back in, considering not going to jump back in, I still need my entry criteria to be met, is because technically the setup is still valid. I potentially am just getting a stop out, or it could continue running down. I have no idea. I'm just sitting on my hands and waiting until I get that opportunity Yo, I can't talk today until I get that opportunity that presents itself. I just have to sit on my hands, journal the trade, and like, it is what it is. I'm confident enough in my system and my model to know that long term it's going to be profitable, and I know long term, like, I'm going to pass this challenge and I'm going to reach my goals. A couple L's or setbacks are just part of the process. Okay, so we took this. Let me journal this. 2 candle. So I'm seeing here that AUDUSD finally took previous day lows, which is what I was anticipating, since we did have that higher time frame, or I'm sorry, that previous hourly SMT during Asia session, to give us that previous day low draw, which totally made sense. We haven't taken out the previous day lows on NZD/USD. It's all the way down here. It could go for it. If this holds and rejects and we get an inversion, I'm still gonna consider looking for a long at this point. Oh, my food is on the way. Hell yeah. So now we have that several minutes. Yeah, we still have that 5 minute. I'm actually gonna mark this 3 minute as well. This 3 minute is something I want to pay attention to, how the candle closes as well. But yeah, we just gotta wait and finish this journal entry. So there was a 2 candle SMT formation along with the session low SMT that formed. However, there was already a bearish hourly SMT plus fair value gap rejection from Asia that still held. I realized this after the fact, adjusted my position to close a small portion of the loss and let the trade ride. Did end up getting stopped out, but low-key anticipated it because that opposing SMT formation. This is something I want to note as I come to future sessions to make sure there isn't already a higher time frame SMT that is holding and could potentially be the true move. If NZD/USD takes out these lows, then there's absolutely no longs for me. I'm actually just going to go back to the 60 minute, which it's probably going to take those lows, honestly. Yeah, we're just displacing down now, which is fine. Is anything on AUD? No. Again, no. Nothing on Bitcoin, no. Overall, though, like, even with that L, I'm pretty proud of how I managed it. I anticipated the L, took out that extra position I added after the fact, or after I realized we had that opposing signal that could take us out. And emotionally, I feel great. Okay, so this one is journaled for a $65 loss. Now let's see if she'll want to hold. We're coming into this hourly fair value gap again, so this could be just the manipulation move. You can see it on the 4 hour as well. Yeah, I'll give it a shot. If we get this inversion, I'll give it a shot. If not, it's invalid. I'll go in just with 0.5% risk again. Well, I went in with a little bit more than 0.5% risk, but because I already took an L, I just want to take one more 0.5% risk. I don't want to risk any more. I might, if I do end up getting a trade. If I don't end up getting a trade here, then I'm just gonna end up coming back for New York session. An alert. I have some food coming, so I will be this ride down. All right, I'm back. Well, that food was so fire. This shit was so good, but I need a nap. like we're still waiting for this to convert. I'm gonna set an alert. Closes above. I see AD USD. I'm not gonna take this, but this is interesting. We have Bitcoin taking out Ethereum taking out previous hourly high, projecting out of this hourly fair value gap, and it failing to take that high on Bitcoin. To get this inversion, not this one. I wouldn't take it. I'm like forward testing Ethereum right now. But if we get that 5-minute inversion, it looks kind of probable for some shorts. Honestly, actually no, yeah, I'm gonna keep that. Gonna go for something like that. Let's see if NZD will give us this inversion on the 3-minute. Bitcoin's coming down. Would love to see Ethereum follow. Honestly, that could be a setup. I'm not trading Bitcoin or Ethereum. I'm forward testing it. I do want to trade it though. If I can get some decent results forward testing. Because what I want to do with this whole challenge series is I want to eventually, as I scale the capital and get more accounts, I want to divide my risk across them as well. So I kind of, in my mind now, as of right now, I have it. Oh, we didn't get that inversion. It just like closed just below. We'll see if this 3-minute candle closes above. But what I want to do with this challenge is, as I scale my capital and get more accounts, I want to divide my trading into kind of like 2 categories, 2 sets of like copy trading. So one set would be trading the London session, trading AUD USD, NZD USD, and one set would be like trading Bitcoin and Ethereum. Maybe during London or maybe during New York as well, depending on, you know, how these forward testing results go. But I do want to divide my risk across all the accounts because I do plan on copy trading them, but I don't want to copy trade all of them. I'd like to have at least 2 strategies, or at least like this one strategy on different assets that I could use to divide up my risk and kind of just spread that out a little bit more. Just in the event that like, hey, maybe I'm having a rough period with, you know, the dollar, Forex, but you know, crypto is still performing pretty nicely, so that'll help me continue making gains, or at least mitigate my losses significantly. That one didn't close there. We're actually coming down. See the 5-minute. I think it's going to continue to come down. Honestly, I kind of wanted to take these lows already so I can stop the stream because I want to take a nap. I get so tired after I eat. I don't know why. I ate a lot though. had like a small little inversion on AUD USD, but I want to take it on NZD because we're actually delivering out of a fair value gap. Just gotta sit and be patient and wait. Ethereum looks primed for some sells, to be honest. But I don't know. I haven't tested it enough. Come on, this little 20 seconds just give us a nice little pop. 10 seconds, come on, just a little pop right at the end there. Oh no. No inversion. Not on Ethereum either. Is she finna wanna go now? What time is it? 3:39 a.m. or 2:39 p.m. for me. Okay, just popping up. I don't like this kind of inversion recovery process. The way it kind of is just chopping around, refusing to actually follow through. I'm not a huge fan of that. We are in a 4-hour fair value gap though, in addition to an hourly fair value gap, and we have the the 4-hour SMT. So that is the only reason why I am still considering taking this trade. And if I do take the trade, I'd have my stop loss at Asia lows. Let's see if we can get like a decent little recovery. If we don't get this inversion by 4 a.m. within the next 20 minutes, I'll probably log off and come back for New York. Sorry. Honestly, I don't think I'm gonna get this conversion, and even if we do, it's just so choppy and sloppy right now. I'm not a huge fan. Oh, brother. Brother man, let's do something here. You know what? I think the cells are going to continue. You just adjust my mic here. Sorry. So I think the cells are going to continue. Damn, I keep fucking with my mic. I think the cells are going to continue. As I say for the 1000th time. But what I'm looking at here, and I don't think I'm going to get in on this just because I'm not really liking the way the markets are moving right now. On NZD and on the yen, basically we did have the previous high get taken out, rejecting out of this hourly fair value gap, and a failure of that same high to get taken on AUD USD. Is there an inversion here? But this is just so choppy, dude. I wouldn't even engage in this. There isn't even like a 5-minute inversion. There's a 3, but I don't like this chop. It's just so choppy. The cells are probably going to continue, to be honest. We got like 10 minutes until the candle closes, the hourly candle closes. I just don't like, even on the yen pairs, like this is just so choppy. I don't want to, this is like what I was saying earlier, like save your bullets for when things are clean and obvious. If it's chopping around like this, New York session will probably be a lot cleaner. And if not New York session today, then, you know, London tomorrow, New York tomorrow. Like there's the sessions, the charts will end up cleaning up eventually. So for me, I'd rather sit on my hands and wait when it's all, you know, messy and it's just chop city, because I want to save my bullets. I want to save the bullets I have in my chamber. A lot of people end up just burning through their evaluations or their funded accounts trying to trade in conditions that like this, where it's just like bro, I'm about to fall asleep. I'm tired. But yeah, Ethereum's coming down. I think price is going to continue to come down. This paper trade on Ethereum might give us a little delivery. I still want the buys on NU and AU, but I don't think I'm gonna get it. Yeah, I think we're honestly just gonna continue down. Yeah. Well, we're just gonna get it down, or we're gonna continue down, unless in the next 8 minutes there's like a fat ass candle. Which could happen. It's still likely. It's a possibility, rather. But I gotta wait. I gotta wait. I mean, this one's at least like a little bit cleaner. I usually prefer to trade AUD USD anyways, but I don't want to get in on AUD USD because we're not. I need some type of delivery from somewhere. I still like the buys, but I don't know when I'm gonna end up getting it. 5 minutes left. Yeah, we're not gonna get our position. This is hot garbage. It's fine. We'll wait. New York it is. Yeah, there just wasn't anything for us here. I'll come back around like 8 a.m. Eastern time. And hopefully the markets have cleaned up a bit by then. But I don't think we're gonna get anything here. Nope. Yeah, this entire hour has just been in what? A 5 pip range? 4 pip range? The fuck? I do think I still think the price is gonna go up. I just don't know if I'm gonna get my entry here. But it's okay. It's okay. It's alright. I got folks that you gon' I'm like, please, give us the inversion. Whip and post. Oh my gosh, I'm just looking at my comments. I don't know if you're still here. Top of the morning to ya. Whippin', I don't know if you're still here, man. I'm streaming to nobody. That's okay. I don't know if you're still here, but I'm about to end this stream, dude. I've been on this for like almost 2 hours, and I took one small L. But I'm probably gonna come back for New York later because I took the L. unconfirmed bullish. Oh, and it's 4 o'clock now. Damn, should I wait? Fuck, I don't want to. No worries, going for breakfast here. What time is it there? It's 3 p.m. It is 3 in the afternoon. I have already pretty much had my entire day. Got up, I went to the gym, came back, started the stream. Why? Go to bed. 3 p.m. It's 3 p.m., bro. It's like afternoon. Even though I actually do want to go to bed, I'm like, I need a nap so bad. Siesta time. I don't know what time, bro. I've been living here for a year and I still don't even know what fucking time zone I'm in. What time zone is Chiang Mai? Chiang Mai time zone, Indochina. I'm on Indochina time. Do you only trade New York session, right? What time is it? Oh no, I'm trading London session, so it's the morning for you. Yeah, dude, I've been up for like since 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. I've been up for like 6 hours already. But I just ate, and I don't know about you, but when I eat, dude, depends on what I eat. I need a nap. Played anything? I took a small L. I took a small L on AUD USD. I'm up on my challenge, so it was like a super small little L that I took. But yeah, she's just been chopping around, bro. For the last hour, we've just been in like a 4 pip range on NCD USD. I'm looking for longs. I still want to take longs, but I'm considering thinking about just calling it here and coming back for New York when things clean up a little bit. You trade London at all? Yeah, it did. Took a loss earlier, just making it back now. Oh, okay. Yeah, London has been kind of ass today. I haven't even checked the indices. Oh, shit. No futures, even though they're all delayed. Oh, yeah. It's been a little... Actually, yeah, that's garbage. That's straight trash, bro. What the fuck? Yeah, London yesterday for me was great. I took a really nice dub yesterday. And on Thursday, too. I didn't trade on Friday. I don't trade on NFP. But today, it's just been brutal. Like, yeah, it's just been tough. I think I'm just going to come back. For New York. I'm fucking tired. CPI tomorrow. Oh yeah, CPI is tomorrow. And what, do we have PPI the next day? Yeah. Okay, so yeah, the next 3 days are stacked. Yeah, tomorrow should be interesting. I guess that I totally forgot CPI is tomorrow. That makes sense why the markets are just chopping and stalling today. Even yesterday, at least on like the Forex pairs, like we've just been, you know, for the last 24 hours, pretty much in a range almost. Even though, no, I'm not gonna take that. There's no wick here, man. I'm gonna come back for New York. Yeah, fuck this shit. Whippin'. I'm gonna log off, but I hope I see you later, dude. Or I hope you make back your losses, and if you do, shit. Maybe take it easy for the day, or come back in New York and make some more monies. Catch you later, bro. Have a good day. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna take this. But I wanted to, but I shouldn't. I think it's gonna go. I think we're in this 4 hour fair value gap too. You know what? 8 pip stop, that's not bad. You know what? I'm gonna take it. Fuck it. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it for like a small. I'll take it for 0.5%. Do I want to take it? So much indecision. Nah, I'm not gonna take it. What did I say? I said we want to wait until it's clean and clear to take a trade. All this hesitation, should I, shouldn't I? That's like, okay, actually, first of all, yeah, no, I'm not gonna fucking take this. Fuck it. We have like an opposing SMT forming here. I didn't even realize. We're taking out the previous hour high on AUD USD. There's no wick here. Nah, it could go up and I'll be fine. I'd rather wait until price is super clean and clear and obvious. This hesitation, I already took a loss. I'm not trying to jump back into something that I'm not even 100% confident in. Yeah, oh well. All right, y'all. See you in New York.